so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program.
And I repeat it again. We don't have any problem with the Yorubas. Remember to protect yourself and defend yourself. Self-preservation. I have preached about it several times. Our eternal leader, Dim Odumegojuku, spoke about it. He told you to return home. Think about home. Think about home. Whatever you are investing, you can invest, but make sure you have your head office in Biafra land. Make sure that your major capital is in Biafra land. Make sure that your major investment is in Biafra land. I can understand what is pushing you out from Biafra land. Every one of us understands that. The seaport and the airport, of course, that is key to business. The seaport and the international airport is key to business. Your international allies and bringing in your goods needs those things to function properly. And that is what they have denied Biafra land for a very long time. And if you're a businessman and you are not supporting Biafra struggle, you are mad. If you're a businessman, you're not supporting Biafra struggle, you haven't seen nothing yet. You think it will end in burning your property. You think it will end in burning your shop. You are going to lose more. You are going to lose more. The earlier you wake up and begin to support your own nation, the better. The earlier you wake up and support Biafra with the last drop of your blood, the better for you. That thing you think you are making as money in Lagos, when Biafra comes, you are going to make triple of that. When Biafra comes, you will make triple of what you think. That thing you call wealth. That thing you call wealth in Lagos is poverty. Absolute poverty. When you will bring a container from abroad, you spend 5 million to bring a container from abroad. Then removing that container from Tinkan to your shop cost you 10 million. And you say you are wise. You are a madman. You are a madman. You don't know what you are doing. You call that business. You call that business. When you will spend 5 million to bring a container all the way from the United States, all the way from Europe and Asia. But for you to take that container from Tinkan to your shop, you spend 10 million. And you call it normal. You call yourself a businessman. And after frustrating yourself and making some little gain and little change, and you praise yourself as your main business, you are mad. You are going to perform better in your own country called Biafra. When you have your own seaport and every state in Biafra land has the capacity to have a seaport and an international airport. Every state in Biafra land, both in the southeast, in the southwest, in the south. Every single state have the capacity to run a seaport and an international airport in Biafra land. And that is how it's going to be. That is how it will be. A healthy competition. A healthy competition. If you know the connections you have all over the world, bring them. Let them fly into your own state. Bring your good, fly into your own state. If your neighboring state wants it, let them come in and take it. Why you go there and take theirs? That is how to encourage growth. A healthy competition. And that is what we are looking at. If you're a businessman, wherever you are in that contraption, and you are not supporting Biafra, one Nigeria will continue to happen to you. It will continue to happen. It will not end in your goose. You think burning your goose is going to end there? It's not going to end there. Wait until after they succeed on what they're doing. Then you know where they're going. Some of you have forgotten the voicemail that leaked when this vice president, this Boko Haram man that became your vice president now. You saw the voicemail that was leaked when he was talking to a governor in the southwest, how they are going to deal with you. You have forgotten. Go back and listen to that very voice message. You know, some of us, we have a short memory. We don't remember. But we are here to remind you. That is why I come online. My job online here is to remind you. To remind you what you have forgotten. This Shetima that have now want to be your president, your vice president, go and listen to his plans and what he was saying. When Buhari took over, the time Buhari scammed the good of Jonathan and took over. Go and listen to that very tape. Then you will come back and tell me how you are going to survive in this political republic in this era. Then you come back and tell me, and you think that this will stop only on your burning of your business. If you are a businessman in Biafran land and you're not supporting Biafra, shame on you. You are going to see what you cannot be able to handle. You are going to face a situation you cannot be able to handle. What you are seeing now is a child's play. The destruction you are seeing now is a child's play. That is why you must wake up. And I tell you, thank your star. Any day before you go to sleep, kneel down and pray, especially for Mazen Nandekano. Thank him. Thank Chukwu Kakabiama, who gave you Mazen Nandekano before you go to sleep. After thanking Chukwu Kakabiama for giving you Mazen Nandekano, thank Chukwu Kakabiama for using Mazen Nandekano to give us our spokesperson, Mazen Samaneba. Pray these two prayers alone. Prayer of thanksgiving to Chukwu Kakabiama for giving you Mazen Nandekano and for giving you Mazen Samaneba through Mazen Nandekano. Pray that prayer with your heart and thank Chukwu Kakabiama that you have these people. Because eventually, we don't care whether you support or you don't support, whether you follow or you don't follow. We are going to do what we have to do. Biafra is going to come. Biafra, with your support or without your support, it is going to come. And that is how lucky you are. But the only difference is that you might not be lucky to step into that Biafra since you have made that choice that you want to be part of it. If you continue to confess one Nigeria, if you continue to support and confess one Nigeria, you might not be lucky, you might not be alive to partake in that Biafra that is coming. You might not be there. There is every possibility that one Nigeria will happen to you. And when one Nigeria happens to you, pray that you live to tell the story how it happened. We cannot stop. Mazen Nandekano said, we have crossed the Rubicon. We have gotten to the land of no return. What we are looking at is the end. And as I always tell you, we know the end from the beginning. From the way things are unfolding today, I see Biafra coming. From everything that is happening, I can see Biafra. I can see the flag of Biafra flying high. When I close my eye, I see it. I open my eyes, I see it. I look at the right, I see it. I look at the left, I see it. Everywhere I go, I see the flag of Biafra flying high. I hear the sound of our national anthem on a daily basis. When I wake up, I hear it. In my dreams, I hear it. It is going to come. It is coming, with or without you. Because Chukwu Kakabiama is in charge. He is in charge, giving you that which is yours. Because we are blessed children of Chukwu Kakabiama, the chosen generation. The chosen generation. If you don't know, you have to know that. From our names, every single name most of us bear, every of our name give glory to Chukwu Kakabiama. It is something that is mandatory, whether you like it or not. Every of our name represents glory to Chukwu Kakabiama. Gives glory to Chukwu Kakabiama. Myself that I'm speaking here, my name gives glory to Chukwu Kakabiama every time. Your name gives glory to Chukwu Kakabiama. He loves us, and he has taken it upon himself to set us free. For those of us who are Christian, the same way he sent Christ by himself to redeem us, even in the midst of our sin, the Christians will understand this better. I don't mean to talk down on the traditionalists and those who don't believe in Christianity. I'm talking to those who believe in Christianity. As the Bible wrote, that Christ was sent, even in our sin, to come and redeem us. That is the same way Chukwu Kakabiama have come once again Even in our unbelief, even in our disbelief, want to by himself take us out. Using our supreme leader Mazen Nandekam, and today our spokesperson Mazen Samaneba. Even in our disbelief, he is willing and ready to take us out. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect every one of us. If you know that which you are supposed to do, do it. Do not allow anybody to take your crown. You should guide that crown jealously. Every one of us should guide Biafra jealously, guide it jealously. I saw a video where somebody was making a video. He's not even a Biafran. The boy was making a video in an anger. He said, any Igbo Biafran that opened his mouth and support one Nigeria is an idiot. That was what the guy said. And the guy said that if he was to be an Igbo person and somebody will stand before him and talk against Biafra, that he will end that person. He will make sure he end the person. That is what that man said. He is not a Biafran, but he said made that statement because he knows what some of you don't know who are Biafrans. We must guide Biafra jealously. That is why Mazen Nanikano told us that Biafra is our religion. And I treat Biafran as my religion. In as much as I'm a Christian, after going to church on Sunday, I come back here every Sunday to worship as a Biafran. That doesn't make me to forget who I am as a Biafran. The same way I protect my religion, that is where I protect Biafra much more. I speak much more about Biafra because I'm first Biafra before anything. I don't joke with Biafran, my Biafranness. I cannot give up my Biafranness for anything on the planet Earth. I will not. Even in the next world, if there is any next world to come, I will still come back as a Biafran. That is how important it is for me. If there is any next world to come, I will still come back as a Biafran. That is why in this one that I found myself, I have to work tirelessly to make sure that I'm part of those who will work until Biafra comes to reality, which is going to happen in this year that we are in 2023. I have told you all the Biafrans that are watching me, I've told you, don't give your ear to stupid words. Do not respond to idiots. When they ask you a question, you owe them no explanation. Be focused. Don't get distracted. Are they going to distract you? Of course they will. Are they going to attack you? Of course they will. Are they going to speak ill of you? Of course they will. But what matters is the attention you give to them. When you give them attention, it means you don't know what you're doing. If you allow them to overpower you, you don't know what they're doing. You must have to use your time wisely. The only thing that matters for you and I today, number one, is self-preservation. We must have to bite into it. I have told you, if there is one thing you will learn for the Fulanis, it is that self-preservation. They are the only one that is practicing it to the highest. Even as it stands today, we are supposed to be practicing self-preservation more than them. That is the angle we're supposed to follow. Self-preservation. Any place you find yourself, you see your brother, you see your sister, put yourself first. Any place you find yourself, if you see a fellow Biafran, protect them with everything you have. If you see your fellow Biafran, when they have an engagement with another person, defend them. You see somebody planning evil against your own brother, a Biafran, do not buy into it. Do not engage into it. You see somebody speaking against your own brother, a Biafran, stand along with your brother and fight along with your brother. You see somebody who is speaking evil against your own brother, stand up to that person and tell him, this your evil plot will not stand. You see somebody challenging your brother, stand side by side with God, defend him, even in his presence, in his absence. Somebody gives you a call to talk against your brother, more especially people who are not Biafrans, stand against them and tell them it will not happen. You are a liar. It doesn't matter what offense they say your brother committed. It doesn't matter whatever it is. As it stands today, no matter the complaint you hear from your brother, do not support another person against your own brother. First of all, support that your brother, bring him home. Fight along with him to win the battle. When you come back home, you can now advise him. We have to learn it. That is what the Fulanis are doing. You see Fulani protecting even their terrorists in the bush. They tell you that their terrorists are their warriors. And the people that say it are people who are in power. The politicians, the people you respect, the people you call your elites. They come to the media and they say it before the whole world that the terrorists are their foot soldiers. They are their warriors. But meanwhile, you, in the other hand, you are demonizing your own true warriors. Your true warriors that Chukwu himself has given you, you deny them. Even you act as an informant against them. You join in taking their life. You contribute and in peddling lies against them. You push propaganda and put bounty on their head. Your own brother. May Chukwu have mercy on you. But I tell you, whatever you sow, you are going to reap. As many of you that have chosen the path of destruction, you will not see Biafra. It is not a bad prayer. It is a prayer that you have prayed for yourself, and we say amen to that. Since you do not want to experience Biafra, you will not experience it. Since you don't want to be part of it, you will never, ever be part of it. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect every Biafran all over the world. Wherever you are watching me from, if you are watching from Biafran land, I urge you to pay attention. The agreed sit at home have been cancelled by our spokesperson, Master Samuel. I posted the video, you must have seen the speech, and we shifted it backwards. Remember, our spokesperson said, anytime they make a change, we can review. That is why you must have to pay attention to every instruction. Pay attention to every instruction. When you hear go, go. When you hear stand, stand. When you hear any direction, follow that direction. That is the right thing to do. As for information, it will continue to come. And if you are not following Mazi Simon Ekpa on Twitter, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Ukukabiyama, follow Mazi Simon Ekpa on Twitter. He has a verified Twitter account. Verified Twitter account. Follow him, Simon Ekpa. He is sending information every minute of the day. Follow him and retweet. Every tweet you see him tweet. You don't need to do anything, just retweet it. Retweet every tweet that he tweets. Follow him on Twitter. It is very important so that you be updated. Information is key. With good informations, we are going to overcome a lot of hurdles. With good information, we are going to be successful in so many things. With good information, our actualization of Biafra will be easy. And every one of us will walk into Biafra health and hearty. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect every one of you that have paid attention and have been here with me from the beginning to the end. If you're watching from Biafra land, I appreciate you and I thank you so much. Please continue to pay attention to the environment. Be security conscious at all time. Be security conscious at all time. It is no longer business as usual. A lot of things have been activated in Biafra land. Some you are not seeing now. Some you are going to see as the day goes by. As for us going into Biafra, it is a sealed and certain thing that is going to happen. But it is a process. It might not happen the way you want it to happen. What you are expecting might not be what is going to happen, but I assure you that Biafra is coming. And I tell you every time, you don't owe anybody any explanation. Those who will tell you, you said Biafra will call you, you don't owe them any explanation. Let us watch and see. Everything is stage by stage. There is time for everything. When the time comes, they will be the one to confess and say, oh, you said it. They will say, oh, you said it. Just like they have been confessing in other things. They will say, oh, you said it. Very soon. May Chukwu guide and protect everybody in Biafra land. If you're watching from Biafra land, my special thanks to you. Pay attention. It is not the time to marry. It is not the time to call party. It is not the time to go out late hour. It is not the time to begin to do unnecessary celebration. It is time for you to be security conscious at all time. Try to think of a way to defend and protect yourself by all means possible. It is our desire to see that every Biafran alive today will walk into Biafra alive and celebrate in Biafra land. We don't want to lose. We have lost a lot of people already. We don't want to lose any soul anymore. Not a Biafran, not our neighbor, not our friends. But for those who are terrorizing us, they are going to get it hot. That is why you need to pay attention. Stay out of harm's way. Be security conscious at all time. If you see something him say something. May Chukwu guide and protect you, secure you, and build a wall of fire around you. May Chukwu guide and protect every Biafran all over the world, wherever they are settled. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect every one of us. Protect us. Be our guide and protector. May Chukwu guide and protect the Ududua people. Guide and protect the Middle Beltans. Guide and protect everyone that is genuinely seeking for freedom. May Chukwu guide and protect you. May Chukwu guide and protect our media warriors who are speaking on various platforms, passing information on a daily basis. May Chukwu guide and protect every one of us. Guide and protect our families. Secure us all the days of our life. May Chukwu guide and protect all our members of ESN, the Liberation Army. May Chukwu guide and protect them. The BNL and BMG, all the armed groups fighting for the acquisition of Biafra. May Chukwu guide and protect every one of them. Secure them. Give them more wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and strength to fight on until victory is assured very soon. May Chukwu guide and protect the Umuada. Our Umuada who are doing wonderfully well. May Chukwu guide and protect them and their families. Secure them. May Chukwu continue to give his grace upon them wherever they are. Continue to inspire them, equip them with strength. Every member of Umuada and their families, may they be protected. May Chukwu guide and protect our spokesperson, Master Simon Eber. It is a very difficult and tough time. At this time, when difficult decisions are being taken, may Chukwu continue to increase his wisdom. Wisdom of 10,000 men on him. May Chukwu continue to give him the wisdom to take the right decision at the right time. We are in a very tough time, a very difficult time. That wisdom to take the right decision, that wisdom to continue to march on, may Chukwu empower him with it more and more. May Chukwu build a wall around him that no forces shall penetrate him, spiritually, physically, and otherwise. They will never succeed to attack him. May Chukwu guide and protect him and secure him. May Chukwu guide and protect our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, wherever he is. I commit Mazen Nandekano in the hand of Chukwu for divine protection, for divine health, for divine visitation, for divine revelations. Wherever Mazen Nandekano is, may Chukwu continue to bear him in his hand, continue to cover him under his shadows. May he continue to dwell in the secret place of the Most High. May Chukwu continue to guide him, safeguard him, and protect him. Send him doctors spiritually to continue to minister to him. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. I cover all Biafrans with the presence of Chukwu. No weapon formed or fashioned against us, the Biafran shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our spokesperson, Mazen Simon, shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazen Nandekano shall prosper. Thank you so much for listening on this very short broadcast. I appreciate every one of you that have been patient from the beginning to the end. Thank you so much, and I will see you again tomorrow. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.